Good morning from Castaway Cay. We're not on the island, but the ship is here. It's 7:15 and we are heading to breakfast. And there's really not a ton of people out and about this morning, which just, I love, makes me happy. Also, this coffee shop smells amazing. It's my happy place. I love it here so much. Are you happy? Because I'm really happy. All right, breakfast first, because it's a need. So we finished breakfast in the buffet.
We ate the buffet.
We're currently heading to the atrium because ship's in Castaway, and we are ready to get off. But we kind of split up from the party, so we need to find the other girls, and then we can all get off together. I see 2 of them. Yay! It's a big Christmas tree. Gosh, and it's so pretty. I love the big hibiscus flowers. We have made it onto the island to my favorite spot on the beach. Hi.
Hi.
So this is the Conked Out Bar. If you want to know my secret spot, it's not a secret, but it's a really good spot because we've got shade from the trees. We've got shade from the umbrellas. We've got lots of chairs. We've got beach access, bar, cookies, bathroom. So we're in a really good spot. And also we're not like so far from the ship. We can actually still see the ship over that way. So if you're curious, this is where we usually hang out. And we've got a great view of the beach.
Here at the bike rental to hopefully get some bikes to do a 5K on. Auburn found a friend.
Wow. Oh, he's so cute. Dude, he's gonna get on your foot.
He's toesies.
You said you can sit with me, and he said, I will.
Okay, I didn't expect you to get closer. Kind of makes taking a picture a little trickier, but hello.
He said, I will.
Okay, I didn't expect you to get closer. Kind of makes taking your picture a little trickier, but hello. Hi, little guy. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Likes that nail polish.
Hi.
And his tail twitching.
Listen,
Oh, that's funny.
you're certainly welcome to hang out here, okay? But please do not climb my leg. It is now 1:54, and honestly, it's been kind of a beautiful day, kind of a perfect day, because it's been cloudy, and so we haven't been getting sunburnt today, which is really nice. We got back from the bike ride, we got lunch. We've been in the ocean for a little while, which is nice. Mom has already headed back to the ship. Emily just left to go back to the ship. So now it's just Emma and friend Sarah and I. I think Emma just got ice cream, so I think we're gonna hang out on the beach just a little while longer and then head back to the ship. But this really has been the most perfect day. We're back on the ship, and I'm not gonna cry. This is my favorite place in the whole wide world. I love being here, and I really hate having to leave.
No, she's only crying because she has to go take a bath.
I don't want to take a bath. So I got back on the ship, I took a shower, I packed my suitcase, and then I came to the 3 p.m. showing of Beauty and the Beast in the Walt Disney Theater. It's 4:06. There's 10 people in the hot tub people soup, according to Mom. They've been having technical difficulties in the show. It's resumed now, but I'm gonna go meet Mom in the Quiet Cove. After a brief interlude at the Skipper Society, we've come to dinner, and I think this is my favorite table, favorite chairs, favorite dining room for sure, of the ones that we've been assigned. And look how cute the plate is. No, this is the cheese souffle.
I'm gonna try the souffle.
So it's our last night at 1923, and we have lemon drop martinis from Fare because they are so good. And then our first course is here. Emma and I both have the cheese souffle, and it is not at all what she expected. And then this over here is the prosciutto. Yes. Next I have the white onion soup, and Mom also has the white onion soup. Emily had the oxtail soup, and she said it was very good. So we'll see how this one is, because it looks good. So I have the pan-fried barramundi. It's like a fish, and I love that there's olives in it. Emma has the pork tenderloin. Mom and Sarah both have the lobster.
I got a lobster.
Good.
Thank you. Nice. Tail and everything came out. Thank you.
So we ended up with 3 lobster tails, and then Mom has the risotto. All right, finally time for dessert. I have the grapefruit cake. Apparently it's weird. This is the Captain Sundae, right? Because it's the mint chocolate chip sundae. Mom has another grapefruit cake and the lava cake. Creme brulee.
This is the cheesecake. It's chocolate and cheesecake, but not a chocolate cheesecake.
Okay. And another sundae. So we finished dinner. We came up and we've packed. What happened to your suitcase?
Oh, that was like that because of the last flight that we took on our way home
Oh,
from Alaska.
okay. I just saw that, but
It seems like that's a really common dent to have.
in the corner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it impedes the fit of things in the suitcase alone. Really care.
Yeah. At least it still functions.
I still love mine. And Mom's is still perfect.
Mom's looks really cool. She's done all of the different signatures. Speaking of signatures, I'm taking my best birthday ever shirt. I got this on Etsy. If you're curious, I'll put the link to the shop in the description box because it's a nice shirt. But I pulled it out of my suitcase because I'm going to take it around and have all of the cast members sign it because they've helped make this the best birthday ever. And so we're gonna go to a couple of different bars. I think we're gonna head down to Haunted Mansion Lounge because we want a grasshopper again, and we just had a magnificent time there last night. And the night before. Yeah, De Vere's wonderful. So we're gonna head down. So the evening has taken a turn. We went to the Haunted Mansion parlor lounge, and it was wonderful.
It was great, yeah.
We had our grasshoppers, and they were delicious. And I had 2 of the bartenders in there sign my shirt. Then we went to Skipper Canteen, and I had Sneha sign my shirt. And then we went to Scat Cat, and this is where things got weird. Kind of sad, and simultaneously very tragic, and also
Scary.
Incredibly uncomfortable. So let's talk about the sad first, because these cast members are human beings. And sometimes it's easy to forget that they have lives outside of this, but they all do. So was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Just yesterday. We were in Scat Cat for a while. We were talking to our waiter, JP from the Philippines. And so I was gonna have him sign my shirt. So we went in, and something weird was happening in there, but he was not there. We'll talk about the weird thing in a second. We learned that he's
lost a family member.
He's had a loss in the family, and he's not working today, and Disney is sending him home for a couple weeks tomorrow. So I'm really sad for him.
It takes a little bit to process because it's so real.
Yeah, I've not had to deal with that kind of loss, but thinking about it,
it's upsetting.
yeah.
It's real.
So I feel really bad for him. Then we went up to the Rose, and I got Tim's signature.
Yeah.
Then we went back into the atrium, and we got some pictures of the tree, and there was a really nice couple in the atrium, and they wanted pictures of themselves.
They politely asked, would you
please take our picture? And I'm happy to take anybody's picture, because they said this is the last day of the cruise, and they said this is the first time they've had a picture taken of them. I'm like, well, you have to get at least one.
So I took a couple pictures with them
in front of the Jasmine and Aladdin on the magic carpet.
Mm-hmm.
We took a couple in front of the tree,
and then we sent them over because they do have a little tiny gingerbread tree up.
Yes. So
I say tiny because it's only like 5.5 feet tall.
We're used to the gingerbread houses on the Disney cruises being
Massive.
big enough to like
a small child
for small children to use as like a tree house. This is not that big, but it could be a tree house, or it could be a tree outside one of those tree houses.
And it may be just the beginning.
And it does smell amazing. Okay, so then we came back to the room. I got our room host's signature, and then he almost cried because I asked him to sign my shirt.
Yeah, he was really moved. He was really touched. He said, when I do this job and I see the smile on your faces, he said, that's what I do this for.
I mean, our room has been perfect the whole time.
Yeah. We've not wanted for anything.
Nothing.
I called one night and said, can we have an extra blanket? And within 10 minutes, it was here.
Yeah.
I saw him in the hall one time. I said, hey, can we get an extra towel? And we've got like 2 or 3 extra towels that have
Every
been
single day.
Every single day. We've got fresh towels and extra fresh towels.
Yeah.
So there's 4 in there for the 3 of us. And then, because sometimes we'll take a shower twice a day if you're getting in the pool or whatever.
Yeah.
But he put all these extra towels in there for us. But it's just been clean and
beautiful,
well made. And
yeah.
The beds are made.
It smells nice. So, anyway, now we're back in the room. I want to talk about the weird thing that was happening. So when we went into Scat Cat, there were 4 of us. It was Mom and me and Emma and Emily. Sarah was in the show. Sarah went to Beauty and the Beast tonight, so she did not join us in Haunted Mansion or for the rest of these activities. We walked in, and there was a small group of people sitting by the piano. No one else. There were 2 people working, but there were no other cruise guests.
Yeah.
I understand. It's dinner, you know, but
It was still
it was
strange
weird
just
that there
to go
were
in.
only like 4 people in there, and they had a microphone that was turned on and hooked up to like
the PA system.
Yeah, in the room, and they were singing like
So,
it was karaoke.
Auburn and Emily kind of walked in first because they just made a beeline for the bar because they're looking for JP.
Mm-hmm.
And Emma and I are kind of lagging and trailing behind, and you know, I'm just kind of like sensory overload, looking around. There's nobody in here. This is weird. And then that gal is kind of singing in the PA, and she is trying to get, I think, you to sing.
She's trying to get us to participate in her karaoke.
And you know, Auburn sang enough that, you know, she like dismissed her or whatever. And then Emma and I were kind of like singing, and I'm thinking, something's just not right.
This is
here.
weird. So
But it was really kind of a lot, and Emily just turned around and
no, it was really
laughed.
funny. Yeah, Emily, it was kind of like a cat when strangers come into the house. She got this wild, freaked out look on her face. I
She
cannot blame
came
her,
fast.
and she ran away.
And she was like,
She
"They
left.
spotted me."
She turned around, she went to the door, she waved, and she just bolted. And I'm like, good for you, you know?
Right.
But while Mom and I were in there, because Emma left, Emily bolted. Emma was like, nope, I'm out.
Peace out.
So Emma left. And then,
Smart move.
while Mom and I were waiting, because JP's roommate was like, I will take the shirt back and, you know, see if he is feeling up to signing it. And we did get his initials, which is more than I expected after hearing the horrible news. So while we're waiting there for JP's roommate to come back with my t-shirt, this lady is now banging on the keys of the piano, trying to get the people that she's there with to give her a song. They have given her songs, and she doesn't want to sing them. I
Or
don't
she
understand
doesn't know
what's going
the
on.
words to them.
Yeah, well, she was under the influence of something,
Yeah.
and she should not have had a microphone, and she should never be touching their piano. That's an expensive piano.
When she started to swear, that was kind of the line for me that we needed to go. And
Yeah.
that's why I mentioned Auburn. I think we should just wait outside.
Yeah, because Scat Cat does have like an outside bar that's in the Grand Hall area. So we're sitting there, and as I'm thinking, let's go outside, Mom says, let's go outside. Then one of the other people, so there's the lady playing the piano, there's another younger woman, and another woman that I think is the same age as the lady banging on the piano, and a man. The other,
But she wasn't playing the piano.
the other
There's a
older
difference.
The other older woman goes over to the man who's sitting in a chair normally, and she sits in his lap facing him.
Like
this
straddling.
is like straddling him.
straddling, yeah.
It was
I'm very uncomfortable.
very uncomfortable to witness, and Mom is saying, let's go outside. I'm like, yep, we got to get out of here because I don't know what's going to happen next. So we went out and we sat on the outside bar. Okay, I understand. It's the last night of the cruise. No one but JP wants to get off the ship tomorrow.
Well, and I feel bad for the cast members because they shouldn't have to put up with that kind of behavior.
She was so obnoxious and loud. There were other people trying to come into the bar,
and cheering them all off.
they all left, and not one of them ordered a drink. And I understand they're probably not feeling up to working either, but she should not have that access to those things. So anyway, if it's the last night of your Disney cruise, control yourself. Cut yourself off if need be.
An impromptu karaoke session is not a bad thing.
No,
You can do that in a quiet bar without a microphone.
I would have been fine with an impromptu karaoke.
Yeah,
I
without
would,
a
but
microphone.
there was just something not right.
It was
and
really
the
uncomfortable.
not right kept getting more and more.
Less right.
Yeah,
More and more
wrong.
uncomfortable. Yeah. So
So anyway, we got out of that situation and we just kept going around getting our signatures.
And honestly, that was the first time I felt that on a Disney cruise ever, but also on this cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the worst experience.
Yeah, even with me getting locked in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Even with them getting locked in the bathroom.
But I had a wonderful day today. I love Castaway Cay. I
It
keep
was
telling
a
everybody
great
it's my
day.
favorite place in the whole wide world. And
was
every
a
time I come here, it just reinforces that. It was cloudy, so we didn't get sunburnt. It kind of rained, but it kind of didn't. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. The water was a little chilly, but I was still able to get in.
Yeah, and I was able to get in. If you kind of splashed your legs a little bit, you know, and then let them kind of cool down to air dry, then when you got in the water, it's actually kind of pleasant, actually.
And they had the spicy chicken sandwiches at Castaway at Cookies and Cookies too.
And they had some delicious rotisserie jerk chicken.
Emma really liked the jerk chicken at lunch. But I had a wonderful day. I had a wonderful cruise.
I think this has been the best cruise I've had maybe 10 years.
Best cruise in 10 years?
Yeah. And the best service we've had.
Yeah.
Is like maybe
Best
10
service.
years.
Best service, period. I think maybe ever. Oh, as a blanket statement overall.
Oh yeah.
From like the room host to the dining room staff to all of the bartenders. I think this was the best overall service experience I've had, period. That I can remember.
Because after Mom and I did the Wish, I was not like, oh, I can't wait to come back. I was like, yeah, I'd get back on. Not for another 3-day, not for a 4-day.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't do
Those
cruises.
short cruises are so hard on people.
And they're hard on the staff too.
Yeah.
But after like
Mom's
day
bedtime.
2 of the Treasure, I was like, I can't wait to get back on this ship. This is the first time I've ever felt even like remotely hopeful about the way that the design team is going with Disney ships. But there's so little about this ship that I don't like.
There's a lot to like about this ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I said this in yesterday's vlog. So we're gonna do a video. We're gonna be talking about, because this is Disney Cruise Line's 6th ship. We're gonna talk about 6 things that we really love on the Treasure, and 6 things that we think other Disney cruise ships did better. Because I feel like there's a lot to love about this cruise ship, but there are still some glaring issues. I did not, we'll talk about it in that video.
Yep.
You will agree, and I think a lot of you guys will too. But after going on the Wish, I did not expect to like this ship as much as I do. It's still not my favorite ship. However, there are some things about it that I really like. And there are some things about it that I don't like at all. So, look forward to that video coming soon. I don't know when.
To a YouTube channel near you.
Yeah.
And you better watch it.
Yeah.
Or Emma's gonna bite you.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Emma's all talk.
Emma's laying down in her Halloween pajamas on the sofa bed. She doesn't mean it.
She's not threatening.
But I think we've got to be up at breakfast at 6:45. So I think we're going to end this video here. We had a great day. Weird ending. I'm ready to go home.
I am too.
You know,
too.
I miss my cat, and I miss cats. I miss all the cats and the dogs and the boyfriend
And the boyfriend.
and the house, you know, but
And we live in brother.
I feel like this was the perfect vacation, you know?
Yes.
So,
It was a great week.
thank you all for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed the vlogs. I don't know how they're going to turn out. We'll see, but I hope you enjoyed them. Thanks for watching. You guys will see us in another video really soon.
Bye.
Bye.